You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Ferris. Good Tuesday to you, sir.
And not just any Tuesday. Young John, close personal friend of mine.
Yeah.
And Heidi Jean. It's Flag Day.
It is Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Yes, American flag.
Let them fly, let them free. Get your freak flag on.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Mark and Sarah and the crew over at Maximum Promotions.
Yes.
They happen to be the purveyors of our Free Flag Friday
Yes, they
promotion,
do.
Yes.
which we absolutely love dearly. It also happens to be, and this hits close to home for me, because I'm a big advocate. Saturday night, I don't care what is going on. I don't care what plans have been made.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if the world's in disarray. Saturday night is bath night for this fella.
Okay.
Woo!
And it happens to be International Bath Day today. I'm going to have to put it off, of course, till Saturday.
Saturday's the day. Gotcha.
But it's kind of a big deal.
It's a weekly tradition.
And some finer points of bathing. Private message me.
How disturbed will you be if you get private messages about that?
Oh, don't think I don't. There's a group. Oh, there is a group.
I'll buy a domain.
Happy birthday to George Allen O'Dowd today.
Okay.
Boy George.
Oh, we're going to be hanging out with him in October.
He is 61.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's going to be at the Sands this year
Yes,
in
he is.
Cancun.
Yeah, and answer the question, do I really want to hurt you? I kind of do, George. Kind of a thing of mine since the 80s, but that's just me.
I really do want to hurt you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, 76 today.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Amazing.
Happy
I
birthday.
love him.
And how she never won a Golden Globe or any other really award of note is beyond me. It's kind of earth-shaking, really. We loved her in Ryan's Hope. We loved her in One Life to Live. We adored her as Carolyn Holden in Baywatch. Yasmin Bleeth is 54 today.
No kidding.
Yes.
Huh.
54.
Nice.
Well, let's see here. What was going on in the world, historically speaking, long before we were around? It was 1922. U.S. President Warren G. Harding becomes the first president to use radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Took a couple of requests. Played a little thing called Secret Sound. Gave away some tacos. Asked the lucky caller what states just made him a winner.
And then talked about the truckload.
And then said, hey, more rock, less talk. Man, I hate radio.
Rockin'
people.
Harding.
Just absolutely can't deal with it even a little bit. Historically speaking, huge day in the greatest nation ever devised in the history of nations. This day, 1775.
Yeah.
Continental Army founded by the Second Continental Congress for purposes of common defense of this nation. Considered to be the official birth of the United States Army.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who'd they put in charge the following day? Ladies and gentlemen, your Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Nice.
We stand on the shoulders of giants, ladies
Yes,
and
we
gentlemen.
do.
indeed.
And this was a game changer. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Don't ever take little things like this for granted, because it's huge. It was this day in 1834, John and Heidi, Isaac Fisher Jr., son of Isaac Fisher Sr.,
Yeah.
I
would assume.
receives his patent for sandpaper.
Oh.
Okay, I'm a fan.
Think about this. Until then, people literally stood around going, gosh, it would be nice to have, I don't know, uniform, smooth surfaces. But no, denied.
Yeah.
Until Isaac Jr. stepped up to the plate and got her
It's
done.
a good idea.
So there you go. It's absolutely brilliant, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's those little game changers makes the world go around. So I know,
You
you know,
betcha.
we all know. We just bounce ahead.
We'll do that together. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com. JohnAndHeidi.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news, and I've got a guest in the studio. We've got Brent Baker with Clients First Group Realty, Keller Williams. How you doing, sir?
I am doing very well.
Well, we're excited to have you in here because there are a lot of people right now talking about the real estate market in Sioux Falls, and people that are selling homes, people that are looking to buy homes. We got people moving to the area. So let's kind of just do a little update on what is the housing market like in Sioux Falls right now?
Well, the market is in a shift, and we knew this would be coming at some point because all markets have their shift. And while we still have a strong market and it's still tilted toward the seller, it is becoming obvious that the price escalation is just not at the pace it was. In fact, it's kind of leveling off. Right. And some of that isn't reflected in the amount of showings, the volume of offers, and somehow we all get lulled into thinking something will always continue on, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
It's not just housing. And now we're in for the adjustment.
So if somebody right now maybe was getting things ready, they're wanting to sell a home, it's still not a bad time to sell a home, right?
No, and all those decisions should really be based on your life, not what your neighbor is doing, not what your friend is doing in another place, because real estate is still local.
And it's very personal. Just right now, my wife and I are looking for a home, and Brent is our realtor. So as we're out looking at things, it's been amazing to me. And we'll walk into a home, and I kind of see the vision. I'm like, I could make any of these work. And for Heidi, it's like, nope. so Brent, I apologize now for the, 947 homes we've looked at?
It's 948, but nobody's counting.
No, we've looked at a lot of stuff. And it's been really fun. Some folks that know that we're looking will say, oh, there's a house for sale in our neighborhood. You should come buy this house. And I look, I'm like, it's almost $1 million house. How well do you think we're doing? Not that well, just so you know. But no, and all over the board. There are homes available in Sioux Falls in every price range. So, whatever somebody's looking for, if there's somebody maybe right now that's renting, rent has gone up a little bit. If they're going, you know what, with rent gone up, I might as well just buy a home. What kind of advice do you give to a person in that situation?
Well, and I hear this from buyers, they're upset now because, interest rates are up. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, you can only do what you can do when you're in the position to do it. Yeah. And I've heard people say, oh, I'm just going to wait till the interest rates fall back. Oh, so in the meantime, you'll continue to pay rent and pay somebody else rather than gaining equity yourself. Or they're going to say, well, I'll wait till housing crashes. Well, what causes a crash? It's generally something in the economics.
Yeah.
And our local economics have always remained good, even in the last crash.
Yeah.
But people need to look at themselves and say, okay, would I have the courage to buy when housing is way down? Because they're worried about their job.
Absolutely.
And nobody knows where the bottom will be. Yeah. Define a crash.
You don't know where the top's going to be. And we have no idea any of this when you're on this side of history. On the other side, looking back, it's pretty easy to point those things out.
Right. But you don't know that the market's hit bottom until it's on its way back up.
Yeah.
And then people are still waiting to be convinced. So they always miss the bottom.
And if somebody is looking for a home, what does that process look like typically? Because do they typically reach out and say, I'm looking at this particular house right over here. We saw a sign out front. It had your name on it. I'm calling you for that reason. Or how is it typically? What is the typical transaction like when somebody's reaching out to you about a home?
Well, there's a little mix there. Some of them are past clients, of course, or related to somebody or friends of somebody that I've worked with in the past. But there are occasions where you get the cold sign call. Yeah. And so, we try to help them. We try to, filter is not a really good word, but in essence we are. Because are we wasting their time if they aren't even approved yet?
Yeah.
Because getting approved does not happen overnight.
Well, and I'll tell you, if you are looking at a home right now and you're not approved, why are you looking at a home? Because when you go to make an offer, there's going to be a couple other people who will make an offer as well. And if you're not even approved for a loan, what are the odds you're going to accept that offer?
Well, they're very low because the seller is looking to make sure that, okay, this might be the high offer, but what's the assurance that they can even come close to performing, if at all? And I don't think that I think there are a number of people that still don't grasp the steps that a lender has to go through to make sure you qualify, and qualify for what amount.
Absolutely.
Just because somebody chooses to go out and have a $1,000 a month car payment doesn't mean it was a wise decision.
Yeah.
And that will hamper their ability unless they are very high income. At the end of the day, we want that person not to walk into a house, fall in love with it, only to find out there's not a prayer.
Yeah.
When we take people through homes, we sincerely want them to feel comfortable in that home, knowing that it's within their budget.
Absolutely. If somebody listening is going, we're in the market to sell a home, maybe they've got more space than they need, time to downsize, or maybe they're one that's living in an apartment right now and going, my rent's going up, I might as well buy a home. How do they get a hold of you, Brent, if they would like to have you as their realtor? And I suggest him, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that. The number is 605-310-0297 or Brent Baker at kw.com.
Again, Brent Baker with Clients First Group, and you can find them online at clientsfirstgroup.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting over there, Mr. Chuckles? You're laughing. I'm about afraid to find out.
I am, and as you know, and you guys have known me for what? Goodness gracious, 70, 80 years at this point.
At least a couple of weeks.
We all grew up together either somewhere in Iowa or somewhere in Huron. We don't know. Fact of the matter is, I'm a huge advocate of certain things that kind of make this country go around. One, of course, is the United States military.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big advocate. Our first responders, our police, fire, blah,
Oh, yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Love
Every
them,
now and
love
again,
them.
I do mention the fact that Sioux Falls Police Department, which, give or take, active duty patrol people, getting upwards to about 300 at this point.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
These are the guys that strap on the badge,
Yeah.
the guns, the guys, the ladies, they go out on
Crazy
patrol and they
important
take his.
job.
Yeah.
But they answer, on average, any given month, any given year, in the great city of Sioux Falls, on average between 7,000 and 8,000 calls a month.
Oh,
God
my
bless 'em.
goodness.
7,000 to 8,000 calls a month. Everything from vehicle injury accident, everything from domestic dispute, you
Yeah.
name it.
And this is just the
Complaint,
calls.
whatever.
This isn't the stuff that they just happen upon. These are the calls that people call in.
But every now and again, a story is so randomly bizarre, I have to report a little more in depth. Here is such a story. Sioux Falls police officers responded to a report earlier this week having to do with someone being stabbed in the head with a drill bit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh,
I know, right? Right? So you immediately go, what sort of deep, seedy underbelly is going on here after hours in Sioux Falls, South Dakota?
Yeah.
It was a little after 7 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Oh, wait, what?
Which kind of means somebody was pulling an all-nighter, right?
right.
Are you familiar with Heritage Park?
Oh, yeah.
Over there on the northeastern part of the city there, kind of the Whittier neighborhood.
Yeah.
Over there. Yeah, they aren't doing any fundraisers for MB over in that park. But fact of the matter is, according to Public Information Officer Sam Clemens, close personal friend of mine, we play cards together.
Yeah, nice.
The two people actually knew each other. At one point, 32-year-old, and again, and it's until proven guilty, so just his initials, Marit Kolang Magdal,
Okay.
approached his 45-year-old victim and this is key, repeatedly
Oh my
stabbed him in
gosh.
the head with a drill bit.
Oh, wow.
Someone else, a bystander, actually separated the two. Police were notified.
Huh.
The perp, Mr. Magnol, was later found arrested, charged with aggravated assault, and also having a revoked driver's license. No word really what the argument was about at this
Holy
point.
cow.
Victim said the suspect just kind of came out of nowhere and attacked him with the drill bit. Now, here's my question.
Yeah.
If I'm being repeatedly assaulted in the head with a drill bit,
Yeah.
am I either that incapacitated that maybe I kind of have it coming anyway?
Jeez, how about that?
Was it a manual drill bit? Did he have an actual device? Did he have some power tools?
Oh my
What
gosh.
exactly was going on
What
here?
a nightmare.
Yeah.
But then you think about it. You remember the Jeffrey Dahmer story?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the cannibal in Milwaukee, Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, he was doing experiments on the people that he was offing in his apartment.
Yeah.
And part of what he was doing is he was drilling their
Good
heads.
Lord.
Yeah, while they were still alive.
Well, he was turning them into sex slave zombies, and if you know anything about creating a sex slave zombie, you need drills.
Well, yeah, you got to do the lobotomy.
I don't know anything about any of this.
John, it's all on YouTube, John.
Oh, no. Sad thing is, it probably is all on you.
So I'm just wondering if maybe there's a connection here. I don't know.
I have no idea.
All I know is
Oh, man.
somebody at Heritage Park attacked somebody repeatedly
With a drill bit.
with the drill
Lord.
bit in the head.
I might have to cancel my plans down at Heritage Park for this afternoon.
And I mean, but when you put the timeline together and when you look at the players and you look at where it was, like, at some point, seriously, shouldn't you just go, just let them do what they do.
Oh, no.
It'll kind of iron
take care
itself
of
out
itself.
eventually.
No. If somebody's getting stabbed, police need to go. Hey, I want to say, I forgot to say this
with
on.
the drill. It wasn't once. And the guy went, hey, wait, that's enough of that.
Yes.
No, hey, let's keep doing this for a while until I'm sure I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah. You mentioned the police officers had some stop by the All Ford Car Show on Sunday. It's okay. They rolled up in a Ford. They were okay. But then they
Actually drove by there Sunday. There's a good crowd going on.
They walked over and they were chatting with me and they said, hey, thanks for the support, guys. So again,
That's awesome.
Thank you guys for listening. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, a couple, in fact, it was 2 different units. So 4 total, 4 Sioux Falls police officers actually stopped by my neighborhood about a week and a half ago or so.
Yeah, I guess.
So then said, hey, Dan, get out of my yard.
Somebody's got to sign for this warrant.
That'd be awesome. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, hey, I just made a bunt cake. Would you like to come in? So there you go. Thanks for all you do, man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. God bless you all.
All day long.
Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for letting me.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, June 14th, 2022. The sell-off in equities took on a new dimension on Monday, with the S&P 500 falling nearly 4% by the end of the day. The move not only confirms the greater market reversal that is in play, but the lowest targets for the bottom, which are near the 2,800 level. With the sell-off gaining momentum and no changes to fundamentals in sight, investors should view any upward movement and price action as an opportunity to sell. The next big move may come later in the week after the FOMC announces the next policy change. The committee is expected to hike rates by at least 50 basis points, and there is a growing risk that it could be more. Even if the Fed only raises rates by 50 basis points this month, there is a near certainty a 75 basis point interest rate hike will come in July. The takeaway for equities is the cost of borrowing money is on the rise in the face of rising input costs, and both are squeezing margins. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.